Cody, and I'd have to say that I am probably a huge Harry Potter fan. Harry Potter has been my life for so long, and it's pretty much how I've become best friends with my best mate now. Like, we met through Harry Potter, not himself, like literally him, but through the books and just common interest in it. And he overheard me talking about it, or I overheard him, and that's just how we connected, and I'm so thankful for that. The first time I ever heard about Harry Potter was when I was about 8, and my grandma bought me the first Harry Potter movie, Philosopher's Stone, on video. And I watched that throughout like over about a year, and I just got to know it and everything like that, and like just get familiar with it. I loved it, and then the next year she bought me the second one, and she kept going for about 4 years. And then when they came out on video, she stopped buying them for me, and then I just got them from other people, or like I went out and bought them myself. And then one day my Oma came over to visit me. She bought me the first 3 Harry Potter books that she'd get given from the garage sale for free, and I just kept reading them. Now every time I went to the shop, I just buy them more and more and more. Now I've got the whole collection of them, and every time I read one, I get further and further. I always have to go back and start again because I just love it. I can't get to the end of it without having to go back from the very start. Harry Potter, I've always wanted to go to Hogwarts and be like Hermione Granger. I used to sound like her when I used to watch the movies. I used to get familiar with her verse. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. And no, I didn't sound like her then, but I did when I used to practice it. My brother and I used to play Harry Potter on the trampoline all the time. When I walked around primary school, I used to walk around with my books holding them like this. Yeah. And then I got to high school and I met another friend, and she had the same interests as me, and we used to pretend that we were pretend we had charms, or pretend we had, for example, we had agriculture, and we pretended it was herbology and all that stuff like that. And then I went out, and I've got pictures just all over my room, all over my door. I've put them everywhere, and I've done quizzes on the computer, and I got put into Ravenclaw. And then all of a sudden I heard about Pottermore coming out. I absolutely jumped out of my skin. I was like, oh my gosh, Pottermore, oh my gosh. And then I got in the second week when they had tryouts for it, like for a few to get in early before everyone else. I got in the second week by answering a question about the second book. And then I got put into Ravenclaw again on that. And I've been working my way through that heaps. And then one day I was watching a bonus disc of a Harry Potter DVD with my friend Jacob when he came over for a Harry Potter marathon. And we got to this thing where I found out about the Harry Potter theme park, and I was like, oh my gosh, I absolutely jumped out of my skin. I was so excited. My mum and dad couldn't calm me down. I was just like, oh my god, I'm so going there. And then I started my first job, and that's when I just kept on. I heard about it before my Harry Potter marathon, and then I heard about it again, which reminded me. And when I first got my first job, I was putting away all my money, and I was serious. I was not going to spend it until I'd saved up enough to go to Florida. I kind of broke that because I learnt that I could buy an iPod Touch out of it, but I filled that with Harry Potter apps, like the Harry Potter Spells app. And then after that, I found out about MyHogwarts, and that is just the amazing thing that I've been waiting for a letter my whole life, just wishing and wishing and wishing I could get one. And then I found out about this, and I thought it was a real school, like somewhere. I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. But I sort of like a feeling came to me, like my heart sort of broken away, because thinking I'm never going to be able to get there. My parents would definitely not let me go. And then I read that it's a free online experience. I was just like, oh my gosh, jumping out of my skin. It was amazing. And then what happened? I signed up for it and all that. Now I'm getting my newsletters about it. And the other day I heard about a couple months ago, I heard about this Harry Potter exhibition in Sydney. And then I signed up. I got really upset one day, and Mum, I'd been upset for a few weeks, and Mum told me what was wrong, and I had no idea what was wrong. But she said, what was one thing that I reckon could cheer you up? And I told her about the Harry Potter exhibition in Sydney, we lived in South Australia, and that was in Sydney, as a Christmas present. And then she turned around just out of nowhere, not expecting it. She's just like, okay, we will do it. And she sent me over there with my dad for one night to see that exhibition. It was the most amazing thing ever. It was the actual props and artefacts from the Harry Potter movies. And the Ford Anglia, the flying car, was hanging up out the front. Oh, it was awesome. You weren't allowed to take photos, but I kind of snuck my phone in a bit. Just took a few. And then when we walked in, the sorting hat was there, and it's like, who wants to be sorted? Only 3 kids out of 50 or so people that were there could be sorted, and I was first. I put my hand up, and I said, yep, me. I got put into Ravenclaw, been put into that Pottermore, just Facebook groups, and just random quizzes all over the internet, and I was so excited. And the way I found out about MyHogwarts was I was on MuggleNet, just casually looking through there, and I find so many cool things, and just advertises stuff, and yeah. Just followed it from there, and I bought my Harry Potter poster of Sirius Black, Haunted poster. I bought the Harry Potter exhibition t-shirt. I bought my Ravenclaw tie and scarf, and I've got books about it. I've got the Harry Potter Ultimate Collection that was in the newspaper. Yeah, I just cannot wait. I'm so excited to learn everything I can. Like, this is the biggest experience that I'm ever going to have.